YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here with Watcher of Realms. This is going to be a guide as to how you go ahead and beat what I believe is going to be the most meta slash best cultist team for the towers for Season 7. So first and foremost, it does involve a large summation of units, and it's a very annoying comp in general, just because of all this CC that is just layered on this team, right? So you have Beelzebub, who's going to go ahead and give you slows, and he's going to give you a pull. You have Morgan, who's also going ahead and giving you slows. You got Reeve, who's also giving you stuns from 10,000 years into the future and the past. And then you have Brokir, who has the ability to go ahead and freeze you based off of his ult, and then also his passive, right? So there's a lot of CC that's involved in this team. Swarming is probably the worst thing that you can do with this team, just because Morgan's going to just clean it up, and then also you're just dealing with so much block between Brokir and Reeve. So let me just show you in a real time, right, just how does this team work in terms of the CC, and then you'll kind of understand what I mean whenever I say you just get juggled, right? So let's go ahead and drop the Pharaoh Guard. The first thing you're going to see is Beelzebub's going to ult, right? Now, Beelzebub's interesting because he doesn't have a very set pattern as to how he orients the units. Sometimes he'll drag them over here, sometimes right here, right? Just a lot of variance. So we are going to see where he pulls them. So he pulls the Pharaoh Guard right here, right? Morgan has also ulted, so she's doing a decent chunk. You can imagine, right, if you're dropping your Lightning Guards or you're dropping your Necros, this is kind of the CC chain that they're going to just run into, right? And mind you, we haven't even gone ahead and proc Brokir's ultimate, which is also guaranteed to go ahead and inflict a freeze as well. So at this moment, right, by the time Morgan has completed, or not Morgan, but Reeve has completed his ult, Morgan has ulted twice, right? So she's already gone 2 stacks of her passive from her ultimate, and now we're able to play the game, right? It's been about a minute since the match started, right? And also Beelzebub is going to go ahead and ult again in a second here. And let's see how far he pulls him this time. Okay, so he pulls him here. So 1 spot, 2 spot, maybe 3 spots going to be over here, right? But we're seeing him start to get juggled between these units. So let's go ahead. And I'm not going to waste your time too much as to just how much CC is involved in here. So let's go ahead and beat it. So the first thing that you're going to go ahead and do is right when you spawn in, you're going to drop your axes immediately. Now the reason for that is because, and I'm also going to drop the healer. Slow this down. The reason for that is we're going to go ahead and force Beelzebub to pull our axes, and our healer should stay out of distance here, to go ahead and put pressure on Reeve. Now, are we going to go ahead and take out Reeve? The answer is no. It's just not going to happen. But the whole purpose is to go ahead and put pressure on Reeve, get him low, and also to go ahead and proc Brokir's shield. That's why we're dropping the healer. The healer's job is to kind of give these axes some sustain for Morgan's onslaught of AoE damage. So let's go ahead and run this down. And then Beelzebub will go ahead and pull them. And they should get to right about here as we saw previously, right? There we go. So we're just sitting right on top of Brokir. Interesting that we actually got shot out this way. It's fine though. Bam. Right there, we went ahead and forced Brokir's passive. So we're looking really good already. The next step is we are going to go ahead and get to about 7 cost again. When I say 7 is because I want to wait a second. And then we're going to drop another set of axes and the healer. Here we go. And right there we force Reeve's ultimate, so we're looking really good as well. There we go. And now we drop the healer. So we're going to see Brokir go ahead and ult. And now we've already gone ahead and procced his shield, so we're feeling really good, right? His passive's already gone, so as long as these axes and the healer can kind of sustain through this damage. Also, right, Morgan ulted, we should be good here. Let's go ahead. We're starting to do some damage to Brokir. He froze us. There we go. Brokir is down. It's actually the easiest version that I've gone ahead and killed him so far, so that's nice. The next step, right, is we are going to go ahead and drop double flyers. And let's see here. Let's give this a second. And realistically speaking, the reason why I'm doing flyers here is because out of all the runs, the flyers were the most consistent one versus going ahead and doing the mages. But it looks like we're having some luck here. Yep, there we go. So the flyers, their job is to go ahead and take out Reeve, which they should be able to do. There we go, we force Carnelian. Reeve is low. There we go. Right, now Reeve is gone, so what's next? Morgan's under pressure. Morgan should go ahead and die. Then Carnelian. And then Beelzebub is going to be the next target once we swap over here. There we go, perfect. And double dogs. It doesn't even matter that Beelzebub does that. There we go. Simple. Now let me go ahead and show you why we're specifically doing axes, and we're not going to go ahead and try to swarm this. We're not going to go ahead and try to do like a bug run through it. So let's just set this up really quickly. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and do dogs healer. Let's do a classic swarm. And then where is my fool? There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. This. Yeah. All right, so first things first, right? We're going to go ahead and drop the Pharaoh Guard. And honestly, I'm going to drop him a little bit early because I want to get ahead of this curve here. Now, the reason also why you're kind of on like a ticking time bomb is because Morgan passive, I always kind of refer to her as the original Praetus, at least passive-wise, because the more time she ults, the stronger she gets, which is kind of similar to how Praetus functions. So you're kind of on a timer from the very beginning of the map, right? You want to go ahead and kind of push before she starts getting stronger. So already, right, we've gone ahead, we've forced Beelzebub ult, and we are also forcing Reeve ult. But unfortunately, right, we kind of have to drop our Necros now. And our Necros are basically running into this Revolt. And then what's going to happen next is Morgan's going to go ahead and ult. And let's see here. We can't drop dogs because they're just going to go fall right into Revolt. So we have to wait a second here. And then also Morgan's going to go ahead and ult now. There we go. Now, good shot. Let's try to stagger this as much as we can here. Let's see. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. And then watch this. Beelzebub's right about to go ahead and ult. And watch. He pulls two of those dogs back through. Morgan goes ahead and ults. Oh, wait. Is this it? Is this skeleton going to be the one? Is that two skeletons? That's the real question. Because if it's two skeletons, then it's GG. It was two skeletons. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected, right? There is a way to go ahead and swarm it. You just got to stagger it. It's insane because the amount of times that I went ahead and recorded this and I was just getting unlucky. All right, let's try it with the bugs then. Because if that's the case, then we found 3 different ways to go and beat this team. All right, let's do this. Speeder, double tank, and then healer. Dogs. Let's try like this. Do I anticipate this working? Honestly, no, but worth a shot. Let's go ahead and fill. All right. So the whole kind of goal with this one in particular is we're going to try to stack this up right about now. There we go. Wait for 10 cost. And drop it now. And then finally, we kind of want to go ahead and do... Let's slow this down. Because let's think about this. We want to drop these bugs, but we don't want to drop them into Morgan ult. Let's time it. Now, she's going to go ahead and ult now. Let's do this. I want to drop single. Let's let these run, because that's going to be 7 block. Okay. Let's see. We're looking okay. I'm not mad at this. Alright, let's try to drop dogs. Maybe this will be the good. This will push us through. I might need to even stagger these. Hold on, let's see. Does this work? No. We're getting juggled somewhere. Looks like we got juggled somewhere. Alright, let's try this one last time. Otherwise, I'm happy with 2 successful ways to go ahead and beat this team. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's drop the Necro. Drop, not Necro, Feral Guard. Drop the second Feral Guard. What works differently? Let's drop a healer. Cool, I like this so far. Because, once again, right, the healer is actually really magic resistant. It's just like part of their kit. And if I can do this and the healer survives, maybe I can stack this. Stack. Maybe I should put those behind. We're looking okay. I don't mind this so far. I don't mind this. Wait. Alright. Alright, let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's put this at 1x speed. Let's see. They're running through. Ah, they're getting juggled. No. Yeah. They just get juggled. So, interesting. Okay. The only way it seems like to reliably beat this is to just kind of run it through, kill them, and then the other way is swarming it, but stagger your dogs. Either way, I mean, that's 2 successful ways to go ahead and beat him. I'll go ahead and take it. Anyways, thank you for watching. See ya.